Marigirl cake. A dowry cake is a traditional Chinese pastry that was once a ceremonial cake used as wedding gifts in the traditional Chinese wedding ceremony, hence the name. Today, this cake is known more as a classic Chinese pastry rather than a wedding gift because it has lost most of its original significance due to cultural change. It can be found in Hong Kong and in some Chinatowns overseas. Production. The cake is essentially a lightly sweetened sponge cake that may take any number of shapes or appearances. It is considered large compared to the size of most pastries. The internal base of the cake may consist of lotus seed paste, meaning Marigirl cake is a traditional wedding gift which is originally from Guangdong. According to tradition, giving wedding cakes is serious and it shows respect and importance about the wedding. The bridegroom will send Marigirl cake to the bride and her family after engagement, which refers to GWODAILI. The bride's family will then give them to the relatives, as to share the happiness with them and tell them the wedding is approaching soon. However, for those who are not that close with the family can choose not to invite them to the wedding and just giving out at least 2 Marigirl cakes, meaning pair, as to present a notice about the marriage. And for cake distribution, it can be according to closeness of the friend and seniority of the family member. There are 4, 6 or 8 Marigirl cake in a pack, and those numbers means the traditional thoughts of pairs and even history. The beginning of giving out Marigirl cakes started from the era of 3 kingdoms. At that time, Liu Bei had borrowed a place called Jingzhou for a long period of time and not returning it to its owner, Sun Quan. Thus, Sun Quan had accepted the idea of honey trap suggested by Zhou Yu, which was pretending to make his own sister marrying Liu Bei's to get back the land, who was newly widowed. Then, Liu Bei was greeted to marry in Suchao. He knew it was a trick. However, after arriving Suchao, he told his soldiers to deliver cakes and eventually turned the marriage into real. Since then, Chinese had a custom of sending Marigirl cakes when there was marriage, as to share the happiness with family and friends. Types. There are around 30 to 40 types of Marigirl cakes. They all taste different and distinct ingredients are used to produce those wedding cakes. And here are the most popular ones. Colorful preserved eggs pastry, dark egg lotus seed paste pastry, red lotus seed paste pastry, yellow green bean paste pastry, terminalia walnut pastry, dark egg lotus seed paste cake, dark egg pastry. Creation. There are lots ingredients needed to make red lotus seed paste pastry, as to make the oil skin, solid vegetable oil 15 grams, flour 70 grams, syrup 15 grams, water 30 grams, and a little pigment. For making the butter, flour 90 grams and solid vegetable oil 55 grams are needed. Lastly, lotus seed paste 300 grams are used to create the inside part of it. First, mix the ingredients of oil skin and soft creamy butter separately, and then evenly divide into 8 parts. Press the oil skin into a flat shape and wrap in butter. Then, use a long stick to roll. Turn 90 degrees left and right to the middle and fold into 3 layers. Press into cake skin. Put lotus seed paste inside and turn it into a cake shape. Put it in an oven for 25 to 30 minutes under 180 degrees. Culture. Although Marigirl cake has a long history, people in modern society still keep it as a sign of happiness and send wedding cakes to relatives and close friends when there is marriage. There are different styles and flavors of Marigirl cakes now, which shows the popularity of it. Moreover, there is a new cake in recent years called great-grandmother cake. If the bride's grandparents are still there, the bridegroom will send these kinds of cakes to the girl's place to show good faith.